Hi, this is Rana, and today I have a layout for the Iron Crafter Challenge. And our challenge today is to use washi tape. So I'm using this sketch, which was for Christy's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches Series 19. It was from day 16, and I never got to do it, so I am going to use that sketch today and do those photos that I just showed you. I have my washi tape. Oh, and this sketch was created by Jessica Michaels. I'm going to be using some Bella Boulevard products today. I'm going to use two different collections. I have some cheesecloth here I'm going to use. I have the Sweet and Spooky, and then I have the Monsters, something Monsters. Monsters and Friends. I'm going to be using those two collections, kind of just mixing it up and creating this cute little layout based on the sketch. So the first thing I'm going to do is take some cheesecloth and I just, cut some off. I'm kind of squishing it up here, and that is going to be the area where the mixed media is. And so I do have a few different mixed media things here. This is the first time I've used this one. This is paper splatter from Picket Fence, and the little dropper didn't work, so I'm just going to pull out my paintbrush and add some splatters to it. And I'm really hoping it doesn't look like bloody gauze, but the orange is actually a really pretty, sparkly, bright orange, and it doesn't look like blood at all, so it's all good. I'm going to use the purple, and I'm making bigger splotches with the purple, and I'm just dropping with the dropper, and it worked perfectly. And then this one, I didn't have any pink splatter at all, which is crazy. I couldn't believe that. I went through all my shimmer stuff. I could have sworn I had some, but couldn't find any. So this is going to work. I'm just making up my own little splatter here. And I'm going to use my smaller brush and have some smaller little splatters. But then you're going to see here, I'm going to paint some on as well. And that is going to work really well. And I will come in, because I didn't really have time to wait for everything to dry perfectly. I'm going to come in with a paper towel here in just a moment after I paint some on. And I just kind of did it in certain areas. You can see there that the purple is spreading out. The orange has spread out a little bit. It all just adds to the fun and the texture, and didn't bother me at all. I'm actually glad that the splatters are all different sizes, because that kind of adds interest. And I really like how it turned out. It did make a little bit of a mess here, but I got that all cleaned up real quick. I decided on this black and white polka dot, and I thought it looked really good, and it would, kind of make my mixed media on that cheesecloth really pop out and give you that ghosty feel. I'm not big on Halloween things and ghosts and anything spooky at all, but my granddaughter had this outfit on, and this was actually on Halloween. But she was at my house that day before, school got out and everything, and we went and did all the things. And she had this outfit on, so I just took a few pictures, and I thought they were super cute, and I have waited forever to do these pictures. So today was the day. I loved that sketch, and I was going to try and narrow this down to 2 pictures, but I love all 4, so I'm just going with it. And mine's not going to look exactly like hers, but it's going to be similar. So I will be honest with you, our Iron Crafters Challenge is to use washi, and I had fully intended to use this washi. I had 2 different colors of orange, and then I had a blue also, and I was going to use these. And I have a black and white also, but I didn't even pull it out because I wasn't sure that I was going to use it, since I knew I was going to be using the black and white paper. But I was going to use it all the way across. Well, then when I started looking at the papers in the collection, I had a bunch of scraps. And so I just pulled out some of those scraps to do some of my banner pieces. So yes, I used washi, but no, I didn't use a lot of washi. I used some for my banner pieces, and I love doing banners. I've done that many times before with washi. I think it's like a great way to use washi because it's so easy to make the banner pieces and then it just sticks to itself and it kind of can just flow. I used to do it a lot on cards, honestly. I don't know if I've done it a lot on layouts, but I used to do it a lot on cards and I would make little tiny banners out of washi tape and it's so easy and fun and cute and works out well. But anyway, so that was kind of my idea and why I chose this sketch to do for the washi, but I didn't use a whole lot of washi. And then I thought, well, maybe I will I'll cut a little portion out and use some washi back behind. Also ended up not doing that because she hadn't done anything like that in the sketch. And I felt like by the time I got all of this done, it was just enough. I mean, there was no need to have any little cutouts or peekaboos or whatever you want to call that. I didn't think it needed it, so I ended up not doing washi there either. So I have washi, but I didn't do very much washi. You can see here I now have all my banners cut out. I did two different sizes of circles, and I did some triangle banners. And the way I did my triangles, that paper right there that has the triangles on them, if you cut even with the triangles, just going up and make a larger triangle, it was really easy. It was a symmetrical page or little triangle thing. And then I just used that same triangle that I got when I did cut it that way along with the pattern to make my other triangles, and it worked out great. So I am not great with triangles. I do have triangle dies, so I could have pulled those out, but it worked out so easy that the pattern was going to, create a perfect little triangle. So that worked. So I'm just kind of putting these on here, no rhyme or reason. And honestly, after I have it all together, some of them are kind of more together than I wish they would have been. I wished I would have done it a little more random, but it's okay. And I really like how they turned out in the end. So nobody will know except for you who are watching that I wasn't thrilled with it because, yeah. So you can kind of see there how it's going to come out. And I mean, it doesn't look bad, right? The flowers are kind of all close together. And then, some of them are closer together than I would have wanted in my layers. I don't know. I just wasn't really paying attention. I guess I was just having fun and sticking them on there and not overthinking for once, right? And maybe I should have overthought a little bit because I kind of wish they weren't quite like that, but that's okay. I still like it. It's fine. It's all good. So I know I want to have my photos up there at the top. I'm going to go ahead and glue this down. And I have, as you can see, the paper, the pink paper there, I cut out Boo 4 times. And then I glued it together to make my own little thickers. They're just 4 pieces of cardstock, or 4 cardstock letters that I cut with my Cricut, and it worked out perfect. It made just the right thickness. I'm going to show you probably how thick it is in the camera here in just a second, but on the ends of my twine, I cut it nice and short, tied knots in the ends, and then I kind of frayed it, and I thought that gave a good look for the feel that I'm going with here. And then I'm trying to tuck out some of the burlap. I had it bunched up a little bit more than I wanted to, so you can see the thickness there. Really wanted to use this stripe paper because the stripes on her shirt and pants, I guess, both of them were striped, were just like this paper was just perfect for that. But I didn't want to use it as my main background, so I thought this little banner for the title would be a cute way to get that stripe in here. And I think it looked really cute with that. Found 2 little ghosts in that ephemera pack, and I did go through my ephemera pack off camera. Sometimes I do that while I'm filming, but this time I just decided there were so many little tiny pieces in there, so I would just pull out a few of the flowers and a few of the the little ghosts and spare you the picking through this time. So I'm going to use some of them. I pulled out way more than I really needed. I did all of the adding the foam tape behind my banners off the camera too. So I got it placed exactly how I wanted it and then just lifted each one up. And I did leave that in so you could see how I do that to make it a little bit easier. I'm gluing the ends down. I'm using a lot of Nuvo Deluxe adhesive. The liquid glue, every time I pull that out, that's what I'm using. So I used one of my regular bottle, and then I'm going to use the little Sweet Petunia applicator for some of the, it's the same glue. I don't know why I was going back and forth. Sometimes the glue in the little dispenser there, sometimes that's a little bit of a thinner amount, which is perfect because it's very precise, and that's how I usually want to use it. But when I was just wanting a big blob on the back of that cheesecloth, it worked out good because I did need to have plenty on the back of that so that it would stick good. You know, it's kind of finicky. Just glue that on. So it ended up staying really well, and I got enough glue on it, so I guess it worked out fine. I'm just placing some little hearts, but I am going to come in with my stars before I fill everything up with heart or flowers. I'm going to add some of these pink stars because there are no flowers or anything in the ephemera pack that had pink, and I wanted to keep that pink carrying through because there's pink on her outfit. I did my title in pink and did my border, which I didn't show you that on screen, but I did back the whole layout with pink because I wanted to bring the pink in. And that's my probably favorite way to bring in a color that's not in the collection, to back the layout with that color that I'm wanting to add in, and then just add in a few extra little bits, and it all works out. Even if it wasn't in the collection, it works out because you've added it and it's all the way around the layout, you know? If you just keep adding enough, that it all works out. And there are some, you know, colors that coordinate with the pink. It's not like it's going to clash if you add a color. For the most part, if it you know, kind of coordinates or complements the other colors in your collection, even if it's not in there, if it's in your photos and you want it added to the collection, go for it. It's not hard to do. So I added the title. I found some of those little stars that were from Pink Fresh Studio from a long ago collection. You'll see me here probably gluing all of those on because they do not stick at all anymore. But I like how that just added the right amount of pink in here. And it gave another texture as well. It's not all just die cuts. So that worked out good too. Always like to have some other little bits that are, you know, just different. Oh, I was cutting and I was kind of off screen there. The sticker with the little tiny purple ghost on it, it was a rectangle, and I wanted just the ghost cut out. So I just really quickly cut that out. Add this last little bit of flowers up there, that little cluster of flowers. Kind of like how that looks, and it just brings it all the way down with the flowers that way. So her layout, or the sketch, was a very central design with things going straight down. She had a lot more white space probably in her sketch than what I do, but I tend to do that. I don't ever have a layout that has a lot of white space, no matter how hard I try. Never ends up that way. So even with the best intentions, I still fill up my layouts, it feels like. And that's okay. That's just what I kind of gravitate towards, so it's all good. Kara O'Rourke over at the Paper Snob has put together the list. There's a playlist in the description box below, so you can see everyone else who's playing with washi tape today. And I will also link this to Christy's Beautiful Life, Series 19, the 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life. Sorry about that. I will join you again very soon. Thank you so much for joining me today. Bye-bye.